This is Killer K-Rail, and I am reporting live from Matt Nuke Park in beautiful Park City, Utah here. And I am doing my ProLon review, part 2, and I felt like coming out to the park because it is an absolutely gorgeous, beautiful, warm day today. As you can see, I'm sleeveless. Okay, so let's talk about ProLon diet, part 2. So I did my 5 days. I did 18 hours of fasting before I started the ProLon Fasting Mimicking Diet. I did 18 hours after it was over with, and I worked out this morning in a fasted state still, and I felt really good today. I broke my fast with a smoothie bowl. Some of the key points I'd like to talk about with the fasting mimicking diet that I experienced this past week are, unlike when I've done 4 and 5 day water fasts, I felt like my energy levels were higher when I worked out. So that's a very key ingredient that I'm going to be talking about in my film as well, on the importance of having energy when you're working out, and you have to regulate how your workouts are going to go when you're doing fasting. Now, when it comes to the ProLon Fasting Mimicking Diet, the recommendation is to do about 30 minutes of exercise if you're going to do anything at all at a light intensity. So something like yoga, walking, stretching, meditation, stuff like that is what's recommended. Now, having said that, remember, I am an experienced faster and I'm an experienced guy with fitness too, and I've been doing fasting and fitness for a long time. So for me, doing the ProLon diet, I felt like I had more energy than normal, and I have to say the Glycerol drink really came into play when I was doing my workouts, because what that does is it helps you maintain lean muscle mass because it gives your body just this little bit of a feeling of glucose, but it's not enough to spike your blood sugar enough to break you out of the fast. So I actually think that Glycerol drink is absolutely brilliant, and I love that part of the ProLon diet big time. So that was one of my smoking guns, number one. Secondly, I felt like I maintained lean muscle mass throughout this whole diet plan. However, the interesting factor is I lost 9 pounds this week. Actually, I lost 10 pounds. And then after my workout, I jumped back on the scale again and I was 1 pound heavier. And it's probably because I was guzzling a ton of water while I was working out. And I had some electrolytes in there too, because I know I was a little bit dehydrated by the end of the week just because it's my own volition, because I wasn't drinking enough water. And I have a tendency to do that anyway. However, I felt like all during the week, by the end of the week, I feel like I just burned pure fat right off my body. Because again, after I got done with this prolonged fasting mimicking diet, I felt ripped to shreds, and I feel ripped to shreds right now too. And I always feel that way when I do a water fast. However, when I do a water fast, I feel even leaner than I was this time around, okay? So those are all the good things. Now, I will say this. On day 3 of ProLon, I specifically remember it, I was ravenous in the morning, and I couldn't wait to eat, but I was pushing my meals forward a little bit because I was only getting, 700 to 800 calories or something like that with the soups and the kale chips and the stuff that came with the meal plan. So I was a little bit hungry that day, and then the rest of the time I was kind of starting to crave food by the end of the 5 days. I won't deny it. I will be completely honest with you and transparent. But I think overall the ProLon Fasting Mimicking Diet is a solid as a rock foundational program, and I felt really good overall on it, even with my high intensity workouts and stuff that I was doing. If you're looking for just general weight loss and a kickstart to weight loss and to get into a better, healthier eating pattern, I highly suggest the ProLon diet is right for you. I think it's it's scientifically backed, it's been proven, it's been studied, it's been researched, there's papers on it, and I think it's absolutely brilliant, to be honest with you. So I highly recommend it. I had a really good experience with it, and if you have any questions or comments about the ProLon diet, hit me up and I'll be happily answer them for you. So that's my take. I'm going to do a little bit of a walk here in the afternoon because it's beautiful out and I want to capitalize on this weather before it starts turning to winter again soon. And that's about it for now. This is Killer K-Rail reporting live from Matt Nuke Park. Hit me up if you have any questions or comments. Till next time.